Hey scholars, Walter Bowne here. You're going to be writing your essay soon, but I just wanted to give you a few tips for your essay. All right, writing the historical essay. All right, this can really go for anyone out there, but let's go. First, you want to establish clear context. What's the time period, the situation, the setting, the conflict? Where are we in history? Where are we in the world? What's going on? And think about effective openings. Or you could use an anecdote from the reading that you are writing about, etc., etc. Okay, but you don't want to go on too long because you want to get to the point. All right, author. Who is the author? What role does the author play within the confines of history? Why is his position or her position crucial for understanding the time period? What piece of writing is under investigation in the essay? Is it a narrative? Is it a diary? Is it a poem? What's its name? And make sure you punctuate that correctly. Is the author trustworthy? Do we trust this person? And does the author write under persona? If it's Ben Franklin, well, and if you're doing Poor Richard's Almanac, he is. All right, but even if he's writing under the real name Ben Franklin or whoever, he could be or she could be kind of, massaging that idea of herself or himself. All right, number one, purpose. What is the purpose of the narrative? What is the purpose of the writing? What does the author want to achieve? What are his or her objectives in writing what we have read and studied in class? All right, that's very, very important. Also very important, every writer, every speech maker has to consider the audience. All right, Trump at Wildwood today, his audience, they're going to support him. Bernie Sanders at a Bernie Sanders convention. All right, everyone's going to love him. All right, so that's very important. So you have to consider the audience and what language that suits the audience and the purpose. And who is the audience for the narrative? All right. How would you describe the style of the author? What adjectives would you use? What metaphors? So when you look at an author's style, you're looking at tone, mood, and voice. Has the mission been achieved? So this is getting to the conclusion. How so? At what cost? Right? The final verdict. Tie the essay back to the beginning. Right? And of course, use enough textual evidence to support all claims. Again, you only have the class period to do this. So be sure to use analysis and support quotes and passages. All right, you don't have to have a million things in there.
May I have your attention, please?
And finally, if you have time, read through the essay at the end of the period. Proofread. You can cross out. All right, that's okay. Document evidence. Just don't dump an example without tying to theme or thesis. Use clear transitions. Use clear signal phrases to introduce material. Use clear topic sentences for each new paragraph. Make sure your mechanical errors are at a minimum. I don't expect perfection in an in-class essay, but it should be at a minimum. And be sure your sentence structure is concise. Use shorter sentences and avoid misplaced modifiers. Thank you so much. Good luck.